we're sitting in a Vistage group, and we went around. This guy says, "Well, I want to be, service extraordinaire is what I'm all about. That's the name of our company, and everything." And I go, and it was a younger member of our Vistage group. And we said, "Great, you've got the #1 service company. Bingo, I'm a genie. It just happened to you." What? You don't even have to work towards that goal. I just graced it to you. Bam! You're the best service company in the world. Now what? Well, he says, so we could be #1. We could be proud. Okay, you're #1. Now you're #1. You're the best service company, and you're #1. So you can what? Before we get into your identity, your branding, and understand your corporate culture, you've got to know who you are and what you are about doing. What are you on task to do? So he sits there for a minute and goes, "Well, we'd be #1, and then." He says, he gets kind of quiet for a second, and he goes, I would be proud because it's not that I want to be proud, it's just that I want my mom and dad to be proud of me, right? And everybody in the group knew this kid. He'd been in the group, 4 or 5 years, one of the younger members, and they go, "What is that about?" Everybody in the group's like, "We thought we knew this guy." He goes, "Well, I'm second generation," and he goes, I just really want to make sure they're proud of me. And all of a sudden, it got really quiet in the room, and he just began to cry. Because he really didn't want to be in that business. He just wanted his mom and dad to be proud of him. That was maybe a 20 to 30-year journey he was about to take for all the wrong reasons. And everybody in that group knew it. And he had it masked under, "I want to be #1. I want to be service extraordinaire." So look at the circuitous route he was going to take. I want to be, who are you? Oh, we're a #1 service company, right? #1 service company. Why? So I could feel, we could be proud, we could hold our head up. You're going to be proud too, like what? So I can please my parents, right? What would happen when you please your parents? What do you think if you please your parents, what will you feel? So you can what? You please your parents, you can feel what? What are you going to get if you please your parents? If you were just dying to please your parents, you just felt like, I just want them to be proud of me. I just don't want them to think I let them down.
I'm relieved.
I'm really relieved. What does relieved sound really close to? Now you're relieved. What is it? What?
Peace.
Peace. Peace. What was he really after? What are we all really after? What are we all really after? Fulfillment. Peace.
Hope.
Hope. There's some real, we're down here at some really, we're down here at some of the big blocks down here, right? These are some of the other blocks, right? But before we get up to here, we need to know what it is that we're really striving to do. And the reason I say that is there's a lot of times a lot more direct route to here than some of these.